Hi guys, hope you enjoy the content, but before you do that, don't forget to give us a like on YouTube. It really does help out. While you're also giving us a like, don't forget to hit subscribe and of course that little bell button to get notified. Also give us a share as well. But before you do that, you can also get a contact with us via Discord. The link is in the description below. So, on to the videos. Hi guys, welcome back to Transport Fever. So, last few episodes you probably noticed we were just doing ride-alongs. I had stuff to do, so I just thought I'd just fire out a few ride-along videos. So I fixed this just before I went on. These two weren't connected, which is why it wasn't going to work. It might pick up now, although people are just going to use it as a transfer between cities anyway, but we'll see if it starts to get used now. There are airplanes going about. We'll just need to see if they're going to start working at some point. Oh, what do you do? Start button. Upgrading the bus routes. I just haven't really got around to it. So yeah, you can see there's places I haven't even started upgrading along here. We'll just see. Maybe put a bus line up this way. There's a lot of people waiting here. Where are they all going? Heartland clockwise. So a lot of them on the subway lines. Keyboard. That was odd, it wasn't moving. Let's do it again. Why is it doing that? It just stops moving. Let's see. This bit is doing fine. There should be more than enough vehicles delivering around here. And then there's another 7-8 load of fuel coming in. So this bit's getting construction, which I think is coming from here. So you've got food here, that's good. Because I think you supply Dawlish, don't you? Does Dawlish have anything else? It doesn't have any tools or goods on machines. So obviously that stuff isn't being brought up here. We could maybe... No, that's connected. That way. However... do I, and I think I might... There's a train and I think it's coming in this way. Although these do share a line. Yes, this one. Or is it that one? No, it's not. There's another one that comes into here. This one. Can I transfer or change these wagons to the Nathies ones and don't set them to pick up any certain freight, just pick up what they can, and that might bring stuff to the centre. Say 250 or 300, that should be fine. We'll see if that brings stuff. So that's only doing tools and machines. If I can get that to bring stuff, other stuff down there. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. See how it does. So people are actually somewhat starting to use that new airport now that we've actually moved it into a more suitable area. That's fine. It's not going to be making massive profits. I don't expect it to. We're getting more than enough from the actual subway line. So I highly doubt the airports are going to really do anything. But it's fine. I like them flying around, losing me about 6 million a year. I think. Hold on. What are the actual budgets from? We've got a new train. And lots of new trains. Lots of new vehicles today. So we've got the Mercedes buses. I can't scroll down. I think it's Transport Fever 2. You can scroll down, but you can't do it in this one. We'll go and have a look at those new buses. Well, they look more like vans, minibuses type things. We could use, maybe. So let's see these 19. We can go 62. Still don't think that's as fast as the Volvo though. So 19 and 62, 25 and 60, yeah. The Volvos still have more capacity. Oh well, look at these wee vans. Nothing. I'm leaving that good anyway. That's a nice big log truck. Which obviously doesn't have... Oh, I remember that one. It's a flatbed, but you can't put steel on it. I don't think we got a new tram. I think they were trains that came out. That's the last thing that came out. Although I'm still going to use the Cobra. The Cobra's a really nice looking train. God, look at the expense on that. Is that faster? 408, no. That must be a vanilla one. That must be a vanilla tram, which is why it's got such a high capacity. I think it was a train that came out, so we'll go and check the trains. Any new multi-unit? These. Got lots of new multi-units. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of trains. Oh, they set this. Cool. They're not very good though, are they? British Rail. Is that a diesel? 185. Wow, it can carry food as well. Interesting. It's not a bad shout. It's bloody 51 million though. So what can it carry? Okay. So if you've got like a commercial line that's got passengers and food and that's a fairly decent train, but it's not worth it. Not at 51 million. What's the running cost on that? 9 million a year, bloody hell. That's not worth it. Well, what's the one we've got now? It's this I think, the cupola. Oh, it's these. That came out in 1961, surely we can get a more modern train. I don't want it to be too expensive, otherwise there's no point in running it. I kinda like that. I'm not putting the TGV yet, that's ridiculously expensive. That's an interesting looking one. Increases vegetation when generating a map. What? It's a fucking train. Okay. Oh, they're post trains, that's why. Look at that. It's a decent capacity. But this is the thing, our trains don't exactly run full, so there's literally no point. No point in actually doing anything with the trains, to be honest. Sure, the stations are full, but that's because there's trains running every couple of minutes or so. They're not always going to be running all the time. If we go to... See, that's running 182. 118 out of 272. So you can see none of these are actually running full. So there's no point in actually doing anything with them. Some of them aren't even running. That's the trams, that's why. It's nice to see the vehicles that's profiting. However, you're fine. I'm gonna swap these out. So what's that, 18? I'm just gonna give these nappies, let them take whatever they want. We'll give them 20. So you can take whatever you want. See, it might actually start taking stuff up here, because I think that's... no, it's not in range of that station. I would like that and that to be in range of each other, so they might be able to take something else. But never mind. We'll go and do the same with the livestock trucks, because they might be able to take stuff back here. That's at 20 as well. And then we go freight. Matthews. I do like the Matthews stuff. Makes it a lot easier when you try to do stuff. I don't think they hold as much as like the high end vanilla stuff, but they're worth it. I can hear a tram or something. Must be like one of them. So you're going to switch over. You'll take whatever the hell you need. That's taking food that way. That's fine. They are connected, so they can take food if they wish. I'm not going to stop them. You're still to switch over. I thought that would take food back really. Thought that would. Never mind, it's going to take it to this bit anyway. It's just going to drop it in here. So if it takes it in, it takes it in. How busy this road is now. Did they? I think they did. 'Cause I had that as a big road and it somehow went into a small road. I like keeping these big roads, like the main through road, to be big. Otherwise you can see it just clogs up. I can not see how smooth this bit is. God, it's busy as hell down here. Thank God we don't see this. Something tells me this monitor's out of... Yeah, it is. It's not synced up properly. See where it says MPH? I can't see the H. Hold on, I need to turn that off and turn it back on again. Yeah, that's the problem when I switched. Basically, what I used to have is oh, I've still got. Right, hold on. Right, I've got two monitors in front of me. One's for the second computer, one's for the first computer. And what I mean by first and second computer is the first computer is the main computer that's got all the recording software, the games and stuff on it. And the other computer, the second one, is the rendering computer that does rendering while the first one is able to record. Although they can both render at the same time, which is quite handy. I forgot to set, speaking of rendering, I forgot to set the second stage. Yeah, my computer setup is so bloody weird, but it works. That's all I'm going to say. And basically what I used to have is I've got an actual monitor, a computer monitor, and I've got a 32-inch TV. And I used to have the second computer hooked up to the 32-inch TV and have the main computer up on the monitor. Now I think it's because the VGA doesn't really work too well with the actual TV, so it doesn't come up properly, which is so weird. Like sometimes it will crop and do weird stuff and you won't be able to see half the screen. It's particularly on Mad Max. Because I don't know why it is with Mad Max, but if you alt-tab in that game, the screen resolution changes, and when it changes, it messes up my screen, my monitor. So yeah, that's why I need to reset it every now and again. But it's not a big issue. All I do is turn the telly off and turn it back on, and that resets it. I don't know why I never noticed that. It was missing part of the screen. But I can see it's fine now, I can see everything. The stone's looking good. The spit's looking good. Are you actually maxed trying to deliver more stone? I'm thinking about it. I really need more construction materials down here. But these... I'm going to turn... Has this still got the line active? Or did I delete the line? Yeah, I deleted the line. I'm just going to have a small shunter. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I wanted to have like, one of the old trains still running. So I'm actually going to put that on the stone. I'm only going to put... 1, 2, 3, 4. New line. There. A nice little shunter. I'll probably replace it later, but at the moment I'll leave it. So I just want a wee like old train to just drive around and look weird. I might just change that to a wee cheap electric train or something. I do like having the old steam trains running, but it's not going to be what we want it to be. But I'm hoping we'll get more stone in, and if we can get more stone through and get more construction, because I think that's what's holding up the profits for the main line right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play a shoot. A wee cheap electric here. Wagons, and I'm just gonna give you the default over the top. Looking at it, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's flatbeds. Right. So it's just going to contain, let's see, I'm just going to tell that to go to an electric train instead. We just need more stone, basically, so yeah, hopefully that'll kick in, which will be in the next episode. So until then, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Transport Fever. What did we do? We done quite a bit today. We upgraded, we replaced some of the trains from the Brackley transfer, which has made a difference. We had a look at some of the new trains, the new buses. And we've obviously added this line back in, which I do quite like. It helped us at the start of the game, and hopefully it will kick back in and we'll get a bit more stone rolling in. So until then, take care. Goodbye for now.